already got all the bears cut out. And they look so cute. So this customer asked for 7 centerpieces. 6 like single with the single bear, and then 1 with all the bears on it. When I'm doing my centerpieces, I like to start out with a standard base. I do my bases the same every time. So I just want to go ahead and get started with that. I like to use styrofoam. That's my favorite thing to use. Ooh, I hate the noise. So I use styrofoam. I get this from Lowe's. And I use 12 by 12 cardstock that I get from Hobby Lobby. So you will need that, a hot glue gun, and you will need a foam cutter. Now, a lot of people use those other boards and X-Acto knives. Once I start using this, I will never go back. Never go back to the basic. So I'm just go ahead and heat this up. It don't take long for this to heat up at all. And I like to put it just so it don't burn. Now it's time for the foam cutter. So this is extremely hot, so you want to make sure you're being careful. And when you are gluing your pieces onto your foam board, although you do want to make sure you use up as much board as possible, you don't want to waste any, but you want to make sure you give yourself enough space in between each piece to cut it. Because if you do it too close, you might end up running into the next piece. If that makes any sense. Now this is one of those things, the more you do it, the better you get good at it. At first you're gonna be like, I don't like this. But the more you do it, you'll be like, oh my God, this is way better than an X-Acto knife. So yeah. And I'm not even the greatest myself. So literally, that's how your base will look. And I'm about to make a big mess. I'm also using these for my Care Bears. Usually what I do when I'm doing a double-sided image, it can be kind of tricky, but I glue the first side down like I just did, cut it out, and then I go back and glue the back side down. And then once I do that, then I can go back again and clean up any of the excess styrofoam that might be shown. Because it can be hard to line up the images. That's like my biggest problem. The best tip I can give you that I'm not even doing myself, that's why I be having issues, is to make sure you cut straight up and down. Try to keep it as straight as possible. And don't have it slanted. Because when you have it slanted, the images won't line up like they should. But sometimes when you cut and you kind of forget and you just do it. Because that's what I'm doing right now, but I know how to fix it. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna line up. So this is how the bear is looking. That's the back. And then you just kind of want to line up the back. And you know what I should have said, and I know better. Well, it's all right. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut all this out first, and then. All right, we are back. And today we're making the cloud that the Care Bear is gonna sit on top like this. Not finished, but this is just a prototype. So I decided to go ahead and just do all the clouds. I got these lights from Amazon. You don't have to have any batteries. You just pull this little white tab and then you can turn it on and off. I mean clear tab. So yeah, I'm gonna use these. So all right, pretty much all I'm doing is just adding hot glue just all over it. And then we just gonna stick the cotton like so. And I need to put a little more. That side. And how I do it is around the edges, I just put a little bit. And then just pull some down. It don't even have to be a lot. Hello. Fine, thank you. No. It ain't came yet.